These are things I do that are extra, but I think are worth it. Number one, I put a big emphasis on the atmosphere of the studio, and that means decorating for little holidays, keeping candy everywhere, working on having the perfect lighting, keeping everything really clean, having cute bedding and cute quilts and sheets. This even comes down to temperature, so making sure your blankets and your bed heater and your air is kind of conducive to what the weather is that day. Number two, I love to add aromatherapy to my facials. It gives a nice luxurious aspect to it, but I'll never touch the client's skin with essential oils. So I will instead put a little bit of essential oil onto a cotton pad, and I'll put that at the bottom of my towel heater. This way the towels get infused with a really beautiful smell, but you're never actually touching the towels or the client's skin with the essential oil. Likewise, I'll always put a little bit of essential oil onto my wrist before I start a facial, and then they get the aromatherapy benefits of the essential oil on my wrist that's never actually touching their skin. And lastly, I'm just mindful of what tools I'm applying to the skin and how it can add or take away from a facial. For example, I could easily use my hands to apply this cleanser, but instead I use these fluffy brushes and I warm them up in the steamer, and it feels even more luxurious. Or maybe I'll use a vibrating cleansing brush because it feels really cool as well. I like to switch things up to keep things fun and interesting for the client during the facial, but at the end of the day, I know there's no gizmo or gadget that can replace the power of touch, so I put a big emphasis on facial massage and learning and expanding my technique.